Baik, operasi mencari dan menyelamat MH370 masuk hari ke-7 tanpa sebarang petunjuk yang ditemui. Antara rumusan sidang media hari
pengalaman
ini
3 tahun lepas.
Apa yang saya dapat kongsikan bersama penonton. Pertama sekali saya berterima kasih kepada raja.
Hai, Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Nama saya Ashwad Ismail dan ini Wartawan Awani and I got bullied by this.
There's a lot of things I can tell you about myself, but the most important point for you to actually write down about myself. Basically, I was part of the pioneer team since we started back then in 2007, and of course, I started as a broadcast journalist, and now I'm still a journalist and a newscaster as well for Wartawan. So, if you ask me briefly about myself, then I would like to tell you something on what is my forte. And since we started in 2007 until now, of course, we have to grow, and I climbed the ladder within Wartawan, and now I'm an editor. But still, we have to focus on news. Basically, my forte is news and current affairs. And I was born and raised in Laut. I was born in 1985. So basically, I'm 31 years old now. I'm married with one child. Basically, Astro Awani started in 2007. Okay, 2007. When we started back then, 8-9 years ago, we have to focus on international news in Bahasa Melayu, in Bahasa Malaysia. And after that, we changed our direction and focus into local content. When we started, we are the first 24 hours news channel in Malaysia, and then followed by Benau. Actually, not very far, not that long. Around 1 or 2 months different between Benau and TVNS. And our existence or presence has evolved all this while, and of course Astro Awani is owned by Astro, right? Our mother company is Astro, and we remain as a 24 hours news channel even until now as we speak. And our focus now is more into to strengthen, to champion, to become the greatest local content provider, news and current affairs. And of course, there's a lot of challenges that we have to face. One of it is how can we educate our people, our audience, about the new news consumption. So basically, we are, in a way, we have to understand how the mobile content, how the mobile penetration, how the mobile address of it. And we have 150 people, 150, 160 staff. We are a small knit family basically. On editorial side alone, meaning the news team, it consists of journalists, newscasters as well as editors. I think not more than 35 people. That's how small we are for 24 hours news channel. Comparing with others, they have to produce for, let's say, their prime time at 8 o'clock, they have more than 50, 60 people. So basically, we are a small family. What I'm trying to say here, we are a small family, so we are trying to leverage on every single strength that we have. We have to pull our muscles to the maximum. Challenges, but we have to evolve as well. Number one, we must have our own website, Awani.com. So we created Awani.com. So in order for us to actually to be the frontliner in a mobile consumption, news consumption, so we should have apps, right? So we created apps and apps as well as social media. So we must actively engage with our audience on social media.
What is the most challenging aspect? You have to adapt with the dynamic of change. That's the challenge. If you're stuck and stagnant, you cannot grow, because you need to understand that we have to adapt with the situation. We need to adapt with the dynamic of change. I'll give you one example. Before this, a normal journalist would just go out and create a story that will be at 8 o'clock at night. Or if you work for a newspaper, your story will be out tomorrow morning. So you have plenty of time, right, to write your story. But now it happens every single second. Because I would like to feel how's it like being a Palestinian, because they've been suffering with a lot of issues, a lot of violence. So my 3 days of being captured as a prisoner of the Israeli authority is nothing comparing to their issues. 80 years, for God's sake. I was volunteered. Skill, we have to read a lot, and to develop skill, discipline is very important. Meaning, when I said read a lot, you have to read a lot, like a lot, like a lot, because you need to be better than the rest. I mean, you need to be well informed than the normal citizen, right? than others, because you are journalists. Number one, your attitude. Attitude meaning apa? You must have a very good, positive attitude in order for you to survive in this world. Number two, you must have the ability to adapt with dynamic of change. Simple. When you hold this two I can say philosophy, two pillars